Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. As you can see, I've got a slightly different setup here today. Just spent a bit of time doing it. I think because before this reading I was really thinking about those two decks and wanting to pair them for this reading. Then I pulled out that deck and thought, oh, I might as well just put the boxes out on display. I actually used to do it this way. Those of you who've been watching for a while may remember that. Let me know which you prefer. Do you like seeing the boxes out? Do you like it more closer up? I'm happy to change things up according to your preference. Because I don't always remember to say what the deck is either before readings. It's just the way it is, because if I'm using the cards as a tool. I try and remember sometimes, especially if it's a new deck. And in fact, this is a new deck. That I've got here, Seasons of the Witch Winter Tarot. I did a review and walkthrough of it recently. It's here on my channel if you'd like to see all of the cards. And I remember in that review I said that I thought it would pair really well with the Enchanted Earth Oracle, which is over there, so I'm going to use that one as well. They've both got a really nice nature theme. And then we're going to use the energy cards because we're going to do an energy reading. And it's quite coincidental also that all the cards are blue. So they really do match, it would seem. So that's all of the cards that I'm going to use in this reading, in this order as well. We'll just see how they go together. As I said at the beginning, this is an energy reading. So I'm going to hone in on a particular energy in the collective in this reading. Obviously it's general, so it won't resonate with all of you. It can't be about everyone. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If it isn't about you, it could be about someone you know, or just some energies you might have picked up on yourself, for example. If any of you would like extra readings, they are available here on my channel for members, firstly, and on my new membership on Patreon, where I have exclusive readings you won't find here on YouTube, and extended readings, guided meditation, that kind of thing as well. So check those out. The links are in the description box if you're interested. So let's begin with the energy oracle cards that I've got here. Wow. Okay, that one just flipped over there. As you saw, we got man holding a heart. Okay, we're going to pull that out. I wasn't going to do it this way. I was going to actually, I can still do it. I was going to sort of lay them out and just, which I'm going to do here, and just see if there's a card that speaks to me. This is usually how I do it. I feel an energy on a card. So bear with me. This may take a while for me to do this. I'm really getting something here. The palm of my hand. Okay, that one. We got the world as well. Well, that's quite interesting, isn't it? The world, maybe it's something global. There's a dog. You might hear it. Sort of just howling. It's a couple of doors down. And if that's a message, now it can be a sign of loyalty, but I'm also, with that, I'm just hearing a bit of suffering. In the like the tone. Angel of Strength, that's interesting. We got Angel of Strength as well. As I said that. Okay, we're just going to take those for this reading. Okay, man holding a heart, which is 45. The world, 29. And Angel of Strength. I've got to get used to holding them up now for this reading. Doing it slightly differently, obviously. Now, it's quite interesting because I have been picking up on, just slightly, some reminiscing for some people. People who are sort of hoping their one will come into their life. There's a bit of lost hope that I'm sensing. And now that this card's come out, wow, I'm really feeling it. Now I'm suddenly getting... Okay, I'm channeling a lot of emotions. This is how I channel. I read the energy on the card and I'm not channeling. So I do this. It could be male, could be female. There's no gender with cards. But there are some energies that are feeling a lot of guilt. I'm really getting this knot in the throat, like emotions that are locked away. You see, they're in their heart. They've held them for a long time in their heart. They've never released it. This is the energy I'm feeling. For some, they want to express themselves to you. Now, I'm suddenly, in my mind's eye, seeing someone writing out a message, deleting it. Writing out a message and deleting it over and over. Reading old messages from someone in their heart. Now this could be you, could be someone else. I feel for a lot of you this is someone you haven't heard from in a long time. They're in your heart. It could even be a friend, family member. There are some like ruptures in relationships that are meant to be reconciled. If it's not karmic. If it's karmic, it generally ends once you learn the lesson. But sometimes when it's soul connections, I have said this in previous readings, you're meant to separate, to go on your life path alone, or maybe with someone else, karmic partner, for example, karmic situation. Learn lessons separately, and then when you've both evolved, you come back together whole, aligned, and no longer carrying those heavy energies, pain, burdens, baggage. You know, that if you were together in that energy, it wouldn't work. And so that's why sometimes connections separate and come back together, and they are meant to be. But anyway, that's just coming through now, channeled. So we're getting love clearly coming through on your mind, or someone else thinking of you, I feel. Now, what I feel for some, in maybe who are in relationships with the world, is, see how it's come to the end of the pier there? Some relationships have come to the end of a chapter. There's a new beginning out there. And some of you, this could be you, could be someone in your mind, someone at a distance, I feel, for some of you. And they've come to the end of the road in that karmic situation, and they're now thinking about what else is out there for them. And this could be what's stirring up emotions in the heart. We've also got balance in this card. See how half of the world is light, half is dark. This is what's happening in the collective in general. This balance, I've mentioned this in the last few readings in fact, where it's previously been overpowered by those dark energies, but now things are balancing out. That's the way it has to work. You know, we can have some light, some dark, as long as it's not too much of one, you know. So there's balance happening in the world, a new chapter, I feel. Changes in the world. The end of the world as we know it, I'm just hearing, with that darkness. Now, what I'm also now suddenly seeing is this darkness moving and coming over the whole world. So this could be how the end of the world happens, i.e. like a darkness that eliminates all of the low vibrational energies, the darkness, banishes evil energies. And then the rest of us come out in this new, bright, shiny world. So we've got 2 worlds ahead. I just want to put that out there. This has come out in some of my previous members' readings, actually, so I'll just share this with you here as well. Which path do you take? Follow your heart is the guidance. It's like 2 different timelines, which has come out in quite a few of my previous readings. So the angel of strength is with a lot of you. You might keep seeing lions, you might even see a vision of a lion. It's interesting, the other day I did. When I was meditating, I saw a lion. I do resonate a lot with lions. I've got a picture of a lion here on my wall. Some of you have seen that in a previous review I did. I've even had a dream of a lion. Yeah, so you might have the same, a dream, vision of a lion. You might keep seeing lions. And it's a sign for you to have strength, keep going. Because as I said about that feeling again I had of some of you losing hope, there is hope for your future. We've just got to go through this shift first, this balance, where things will then be more just. Let's say there'll be more justice. We've got a 5 for change and freedom. So you might see signs of angels around you, feathers, coins, sparkles of white light. You might see 444 as well. That's quite a common one, or other repeated numbers, for example. So that's the energy we're getting for this reading. As I said, take what resonates and leave the rest. What's just coming through to me as well, channeled, is that the angel of strength is guiding some people to end that chapter and follow their heart, to do something different, maybe even to open up their heart to someone. So you might find that someone reaches out to you, you haven't heard from them in a long time. I'm getting emotions again, wow. There are some people out there who I really feel have locked away emotions for a long time, which is unhealthy, because I can feel it in my body. You might feel it in your body if you've done that, this tense feeling. And when you release it, even if you just write it, do something creative to release it, you feel a lot better, you feel lighter and free, which links with the 5. So I feel that's the guidance for some of you as well with this reading. So let's now pull the tarot deck, Seasons of the Witch, Winter Tarot, and get any additional messages now. The dog is still barking, so yeah, sign of loyalty. So the first card, I'm just going to stop there, is the Wheel of Fortune, which is interesting because this is about a shift happening. It's number 10, which can be about a completion. It's about karma as well, so that balance that's happening at the moment. Karma means action, balance. So if you've been doing good, you will receive blessings. And those dark ones that have come out in my recent readings will also be receiving back what they put out there. They didn't think it would happen, but it is. Some of them have sent out very negative, evil stuff. I've just got to say that, even just in their thoughts. They've wanted to bring light workers down. And with that angel of strength, that's also around some of those energies because they're quite ill. They have ill health at the moment. That's what they try to send out there. So it's just coming through now. I'm not saying this for everyone who's ill, but I'm just, with the karma link there, that's what I'm getting. Wow, and the sun's just shining. I've just noticed it. It's coming through here onto this deck, shining on this deck. Wow, it's really bright. So a sign there of things coming to light and keeping your vibration high. This is positive blessings, good fortune as well, for those who deserve it. Okay, that one. And we got an ace. Ace of Pentacles. So this links to that as well. Wow, to get these two, this is a positive sign if it's for you. That just rhymed. Yeah, I've been writing a bit of poetry recently. Some of you will know. Yeah, you may receive blessings. You may receive an inheritance. I'm getting spiritual inheritance. Something you're owed. It could be a new opportunity. A job. Is it an inheritance? Just some blessings, a favour that comes your way, and it really gives you hope. It could be a gift, something that lifts you up. And it's interesting with the dog barking. I said about loyalty, commitment. This could also show that you're being guided to stay committed to what you're doing, whatever that may be. You are here for a reason. You have a purpose. Now I'm also noticing we've got 11 and we had 29 breaking down to 11 there, 11, 11. You might keep seeing that number. That can be a sign that you're awakening, if you keep seeing it. A sign of manifestation as well. Linking with man holding a heart, we've got commitment coming through here as well. So someone who may return or come into your life who commits. The stag is a very strong energy, noble, I'm hearing. And we got 2 there. Wow, another ace, everyone. Wow. Claim this reading if it resonates with you. Because aces, 2 aces, is really lucky. We've got 11 again. Wow. Now, I've got to say, this does link with man holding a heart again, because this can show new love coming into your life. Divine love. It could be a new person, or it could be a resurgence of relationship. It would depend for all of you, so don't try and make it fit. It's also a sign of divine love. See how she's like filled up her own cup there and it's glowing. So you might be having a glow up. And as a result, you receive all of these blessings from the divine. It's your time to shine. Okay, everyone, sorry. I'm still in the rhyming mood after that poem I wrote. The short that I did, some of you might have seen it. So this could be moving, also with the house here. I was going to say it a moment ago. Some of you might move as well, just have a fresh start. And we got the Master of Wands, which I believe is the King. Let me just check that. Yeah, I just thought I'd check that, everyone, because they've got different names in this deck and it's a new deck. So yeah, this is the King of Wands. Interesting, it's Father Christmas. It could be a sign here of Christmas being timing, but we can't always predict timing in these readings as it's divine timing. But because I've got the book, I'll just sort of read you a little bit. It says, when this card appears in a reading, it can urge you to be more intentional about your choices. Don't dismiss how much control you have over your life. His skills are guiding you to have faith in your plans for the future, but also to have the willpower to see a task through to completion. Wow, now that links with what I was saying, doesn't it, about staying committed to something you're doing. Maybe you've wanted to give up, but Spirit's saying keep going. I also feel with the wheel here, it's called the winter wheel in this deck, some of you might feel stuck in a difficult situation potentially that's not ending. But obviously life is full of ups and downs. And things do shift eventually, which we're getting with the world there. So we're getting a lot of messages here to keep going. Don't let things get you down if you do feel stuck. It also is guiding you to make the most of where you are. It could be a time for some of you, especially with it being the winter deck, a time to go within, reflect, hibernate. A lot of introspection, for example. Everything happens for a reason. But it's generally positive, as I said, so things will work out for you in the end. And with two aces speak about new starts, new beginnings. So that's what we're getting for some of you. Have hope. I really hope that's helped. Now let's pull some of these Enchanted Earth Oracle cards for further guidance. I'm just going to move that over there. The dog's still barking. Wow. Not sure if you'll hear it. Okay, we got fertile as our message here, with the hare and butterflies, sign of change, which we got with the 5. It says indulgence, fertility, abundance. There you go. So he's looking to the future, being positive. And with the flowers, I'm really getting that energy of abundance. So it could be in spring, depends where you are in the world. 19 breaks down to 10, which we had here. 10, 10, ending, completion, a new beginning with the 2 aces. It's like this is the new world as well, that I said about before. Beautiful. With the, I'm seeing that as a rose, I'm getting love as well, coming through again. That one really wanted to come out, as you could see. Oh, that's interesting. We got home, it says home, and there's a home there. We had home here, the image of a home. It says declutter, clean up. So it could be that you're guided to have a declutter in your home, clearing away old energies, things that bring up memories for you, that you don't want to remember, for example. It's also number 17, the number of the star, the number to have hope, healing. This is again like the new world in our future, which I do see. Things will end as they are. So a clean up of our world, Mother Nature. Like with the storms and things we've been having, floods. It's all been also Mother Nature's way of cleaning up the energy of the world. Purging. And that one as well. The beautiful owl. You might love owls. Owls are very wise. It's 22, master number. So with that, I'm getting life lessons, as I said, about learning from different situations. It's interesting we've got solitude, because that was what I was just saying about. You might want to do introspection in privacy, learning alone. For example, I'm getting master teacher, actually, with 22. So someone you learnt from, potentially, might be time to reflect on that situation, for example. Or someone in your life could be a mirror who teaches you something. With quiet achiever, this is what a lot of awakened souls are. They don't need to boast, put everything on social media in terms of what they've been doing. Hey, look at this picture of me cooking my dinner, I've achieved something today. Everyone's going to watch it and give me loads of likes and comments and accolades. Well, if you're an awakened soul who's very confident within, you're a quiet achiever. You do these little things and you say to yourself, oh, I'm proud of that, but you don't need to share it everywhere. So that's what I'm getting for a lot of you watching. Just being guided to put the cards up. They're so beautiful. I really hope you like them. These beautiful nature images that we've had in all the cards, in fact. So these could be your spirit animals as well that have come through. Now let's just take one more to close out this reading. I really hope it's helped. I'm not sure if I said at the beginning, but Spirit said to me, even if this reading just helps one person, I've done my job. So I hope that's the case, that it's helped someone. And we got Rise. Now I'm just noticing a synchronicity with the stag here. And we had that in this different deck, the tarot deck that I paired it with as well. It also says commitment, reliable, trustworthy, and that's what I said with this card, with the pentacle. So this is either you committing to yourself, to your rising, awakening, or someone who comes in who's very reliable and committed, and you team up with this person potentially, whether it's love, collaboration, whatever it might be. So that's really beautiful, everyone, to finish on that one. We also had a fox, by the way, in this card. And with that one, I'm getting adaptability. Some of you have been guided to be adaptable, reliable in what you do, keep at it. And blessings will come in for you, things will shift. Angels are around you. You might see signs in nature. We've had a lot in these cards, which I think have really gone well together in this reading. What do you feel about the cards? I've just really enjoyed using them, actually, because this is my favourite oracle deck, by the way. And I think it went really well with that tarot deck. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Everyone, thank you so much for being here and for watching. You're much appreciated. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe. Let us know in the comments if this resonated, if you enjoyed it, if you like the new setup like this. I can try and do it again. I've just got to remember, because the thing is, when I'm channeling, sometimes I just come into my room and just start, so I suppose it depends on the type of reading I do. But anyway, happy to change it up at times as well. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all very soon. Sending peace, love and light to you all.